like this hat anymore. It's all bent up. Well, that was quick. Hello, hello. Boom, 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 boom. Good evening. Good to see you. I come on just to explain myself a little bit about the lives earlier. The service really sucked. It's rare. Hey, baller. What's up, my friend? Blessings to you. Thanks for dropping in. Ain't much, man. Just sitting on the porch, watching traffic go by. My life story. Oh. It is really humid. It was a hot one today again. It started off chilly, and then as the day went on, it just got hotter and hotter. Now it's still like 87, 88 degrees out. Hey, Sharon, good to see you. Blessings. Oh, life's good. I can't complain. And if I did, it ain't no use, right? Hey, Mrs. Linda, blessings. Much love. Thanks for asking, baller. I appreciate that. How about yourself? How you doing? Wasn't any traffic on the road until I come out here. Northern New York. Oh, wow. That's awesome. What's the weather like up there, baller? I know a few people up there. Thank you. That also was a weird situation. I didn't have the service very long. Today's been a really strange day for service. 70s. Wow. I always want to say, what do you say, Rat? Good to see you. Martin. Good to see you, my brother. That's good, Sharon. It's good to hear. Still sending prayers your way. Um, yeah, service today has not been in my favor. Um, I've been out all day today. Um, absolutely, Sharon. You're welcome. You're very welcome. 103. Oh man, I better not complain then. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I don't know. That was my first time uh, doing a live on the motorcycle, and it almost went south. I had a guy. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. It is. It's very beautiful here. I want to take time. Was in Virginia a couple weeks ago. Was 115 when he. Yeah, yeah. We got another one moving in. They said Monday. Actually, I think it's Sunday all the way through next week. It's going to get hot all over again. This weekend, it's supposed to get cool, like 80 high. Um, but yeah. What was I saying? I don't even remember. I'm halfway on your screenshots. Wow. Yeah, Mark. Mark got some pretty amazing ones too. I had, yeah, bike ride. Yeah, yeah. I went out and did a live on it for the first time, and I was heading up to a public land that I do a lot of videoing on, and a guy was on the shoulder of the road in a brand new Volvo SUV. And then I see him, and he's got his turn signal on, sitting on the shoulder, and out of nowhere, he decides to come out beside me, right in front of me. And he ended up beside me because I shouldn't have done it, but I ran up beside him and yelled at him and revved my motor up, and it freaked him out, and he went back to the shoulder. Yeah, that's what Mark was saying. And then he got behind me, got back out on the road and got behind me, and then he tailgated me. I mean, like 2 foot off my back. Yeah, I have before. I have never kicked a mirror off, but I had a lady actually hit me, I don't know, 10 years ago, maybe 11 years ago. Didn't knock me off the bike. I was going along about 60 miles an hour, and she was in the slow lane, and I was coming up past her, and she just jumped over and bumped right in. She sideswiped me and ran me off on the shoulder, and I got back on, and I ran back up beside her, and I kicked her door in because she wouldn't pull over because she'd come in contact with me, and she was basically running from an accident. Yeah, me too. It was scary, I can tell you that. I think if wasn't on a full dressed out bike, she probably would have knocked me down. And then eventually I got her to stop. And when she stopped, she was full of excuses. And, you know, I don't recall a cell phone or anything like that. I think she was just, to me, it was an aggressive driver, you know. But, no, they don't. They don't. And it's like this guy today. And then he gets back out on the road and wants to run right up behind me. And I had to get on him that time, you know. I actually slowed the bike down and pushed him off the road to the shoulder because I didn't know what I was up against. I was getting ready to go in one of my bags and have to pull something out, and I didn't want to do that. But then he shot around me and went on up the road. So I don't play when I'm on a motorcycle. So do these people just feel the need to test you? Yeah, it seems like it, Scott. It really does. Good to see you, brother. They might think twice if they all knew. Oh, you have done. Yeah. Yeah, I'm there's an upside to that and a downside to that, Scott. Believe it or not, it's almost a 50-50 split. I've had situations where drivers don't pay attention. No, they don't. No, it don't. No, they don't. I've had where it's a 50-50 split where 50% want to try you when they find out because all they see is dollar signs, or they try to get you in trouble, and then the other side will comply, you know. Double R is too cool in Europe. Yes, it's amazing. I'm so grateful to have her on the channel with us. It's amazing. I'm just glad I didn't have my daughter on the bike or anything like that. That's what I really fear. Not so much the accident as I should, but getting into a situation like that where I have to draw something or it goes south and it gets dirty. Because I'm a protect my kids at all costs, and then I'll think about it afterwards. I don't care. Hey Janelle, good to see you. I just jumped on here, guys, to let you guys know that, as you guys know, the internet has really been awful today, and Yeah, Scott. I hope it never comes to that, but you never know in this day and age. But surprised. Yeah, I wanted to get on and explain to you guys what happened up at my place this evening. Hey, Mr. Carson, good to see you. Blessings to you. All good people. Yes, they are. Yes, it is. It's been 28 Celsius here today, Linda. Warm enough. Tonight is really warm as the heat is in the walls. Wow. Yeah, so when I got up to my place, it was the strangest thing. I parked the bike, got off, set up my gimbal. I had 4 bars. Then I start to head down to go to the entrance, and I still have 4 bars. Soon as I stepped foot on the property, it went down to 1 bar. And so as you guys know, I just started the live, and I tried to hustle back up to the top of the hill because I was thinking that's what it was, which I've never ever had a problem um, with service there. And so I got the service back and I went in, and I figured if I went into the property, it would pick back up, which it did. And I got right across from the meadow where all the broken tree top, all the tops are broken out of the trees. Basically where everything goes down. And I'm standing there talking to you guys. I think you guys caught that part where I was explaining how special that place is to my heart. No sooner I said that, I got shut down. Now, when I first walked in, I know I had a guest with me. I could hear it walking because I said, "Whoa, what's that?" It kind of caught me off guard because it was right at the beginning, and they normally don't come all the way up to the beginning. And ruin that thumbs up, please. Yeah, thank you, Mrs. Linda. And so I started going in. I heard the footsteps and the twigs breaking, so I knew I was good. It was all good feelings. As soon as I said about how I felt about the place, and I hadn't been in there in a while, everything changed. So when I got back out, once I couldn't get service, I came back out. I tried it again, and I think I went across the road or something and tried it. It worked for a hot second. Literally nowhere I went, I couldn't get service again. It literally just, my phone actually went to SOS. What that'll tell you. No, nothing, no service whatsoever. No phone calls, nothing. So I just went ahead and packed it up, and I stopped by. Good evening, Miss Carr. I hope all is well. I stopped by Gigi's and was explaining to him what happened, and he pretty much said the same thing I did. He said something did not want me videoing in there, and he said he had a vision that I walked in on something, a situation, and that I did the right thing by leaving. But like I said, I didn't feel discomfort. I didn't feel any pressure. I felt all love there. But that doesn't always mean anything. So I'm going to give it, he's going to go back up with me, and we're going to give it one more shot without video. And if he feels that it's okay to go back in there, which we thought, then I'm going to go ahead and give it another shot by the weekend. But I'm just going to continue videoing all my other places. I did get a call and then I went by and seen Mr. Ted today, and everything's quiet up at his farm. He did ask me would I come up in the evening and uh, not up by his house, but on the back side of the farm. He says he hasn't been over there, but up around his house, everything's good. So he wants me to go on the back side of the farm and check things out like a half hour before dark and kind of check, stay there until dark. And yes, Mr. Carson, for sure. Absolutely. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to spend a couple hours up there. And now that his place, I've only had a problem with service one time, and that was the night I was rushed. But we know why that was. So I'm hoping that I get up there by Saturday, either Friday night, tomorrow night, or Saturday night, Saturday evening. And, I went all day today saving my place for you guys and myself, but to show you guys how magical that place becomes in the evenings. And that was a total letdown. And, in a sense that, in one hand, it was a letdown, but in the other, I'm so thankful and grateful the way it went, because it could have been a whole lot worse. And I know you guys understand that. So I'm really, I guess what I'm saying is I'm more grateful than anything how it went. Yes, brother Mike, that's right. And I tell you how, yeah, that's right, Mike, that is right. I tell you how I ignored everything today, and I shouldn't have. It started today when I got on that motorcycle, and I did that live. That was my warning right there when I got up the road, and I was reading texts, and I was doing things I shouldn't have been doing, and then I almost get hit by that guy. 99% of the time, when will we see that video on his land? You'll see it live that night. I'm going to do a live up there. As long as everything is smooth operating up there and got plenty of service, I'm going live. If it doesn't work out, I'll put it up that night, the night I go up there, and I'll announce it. Yeah, I know he was, Mrs. Linda. Mr. Carson, too. Because Mr. Carson rides, and he knows that I know better. But what I was saying was, 99% of the time, when I have that type of activity right from the go, I usually turn around and go home. If you have spirit, say be there and not been there in a while, sometimes they will feel abandoned, left out. Yeah. See, Mr. Carson, we've been visiting there, but we haven't been videoing. So I was hoping by going in there tonight that they weren't going to be upset with me with the camera. And like I said, I felt all love there, and they greeted me right at the beginning. And now I did see a spirit out in the meadow, but it was for a quick moment, and it just moved further back, which told me it obviously didn't want to be seen. But it also, usually, as you know, when they back off and go into darkness, they're usually not good. And that's exactly what that one did. But yeah, I will cancel the whole day when I have days like I had today. But I was so anxious to get out and get back out and video and get back at it that I overlooked it. And I didn't realize it until I got home that, wow, I normally don't carry through with, the rest of my day when it's like this. So I'm so grateful that I was able to get back home and to realize it. Good. I'm excited about being there with you during a lot. Yeah, you'll really like that place, my world. You really will. Now, of course, we've had some moments there, but we've got it straightened out, as far as I know. Yes, that's right. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. Yep. But that's the main reason why Mr. Ted wants me to come up. He wants me to check out the backside of the farm and just see what type of reactions, and if there's anything lingering. I was really, amen. That's right. That's right. Amen. I was when he called and said he wanted me to come up and do kind of a walkthrough. I instantly started praying that he did not want me to come up to his house, because I was going to have to tell him no, that I didn't want to disturb anything around there. And then I got thinking, I said, if it's been that quiet, maybe I will and maybe I won't. It was a hard decision. But when he said, I want you to check out the backside, I knew it was good to go. I'm checking out a place now. I talked to a fella today. Divine time. Yep, that's right. I talked to a fella today that has a farm right on the Chesapeake Bay. And your walk on state land was loaded with good. Oh, that's wonderful. I haven't had a chance to go back and look at it, Mrs. Linda. That's good to hear. That's great. That farmer that has the land on the Chesapeake Bay, he said I've been in contact with him for a few months now. He said he's had some strange things going on up there. And, excuse me, I ran into him today at the local store. Excuse me. And he asked me to come up there, so I'm gonna go up there. If the weather holds out, I'm gonna go up tomorrow and do a walkthrough. I may video, I may not. Miss Linda, I had a spirit get with me and stay with me the whole time I was in there. And it wasn't a troublesome one or a worried someone. I heard patience, and I heard everything's okay. And I asked it. No, it was an adult female. And I asked her, I said, how can I help you? How can I assist you? And she told me that I couldn't. Exactly like that. You can't. And that made me feel good. I was kind of on the fence about it, but then, I got love from it. I felt good from it. All good. And then when I got almost back up to the beginning, when I was leaving, I was talking, not on camera, but talking to her. And I asked her again, and she wasn't there. So it was like she just, poof, she disappeared. So I instantly felt that she was a guide. Yes, absolutely, Miss Carson. That's what I got from her. She was guiding me. Because I seen a couple peekers when I got back to the middle of the property. But I only saw them for a hot second. And then there's four parts to up there. So, okay, Miss Linda, thank you. The four parts, I was going to put part 2 up tonight, but I wanted to ask you guys first. I didn't want to do it too fast and clutter you guys up. So if you guys want part 2 up tonight, I'll do it. as soon as I get off here. You guys just let me know. Okay, I definitely will. Part one was just I guess you call it introduction of getting back up there. It was kind of slow, but I'll definitely do that. Part two on it's really good. I got a surprise for it's either 3 or 4. I can't remember. It's I went and checked on something that they hadn't picked up in months or ate it, and they actually visited it. But I'll leave it. I'll let you guys see it. It made me feel really happy. I was so thankful that they got it because I was really starting to get concerned. Here comes the neighborhood troublemaker. I bet he stomps on it. Maybe not. Can't wait. All right. Well, what I'll do is I'll jump off here now. I just wanted to explain to you guys what 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 I was going through today to get you guys live with me. Boy, oh boy, was that a treat. As you guys know. And I want to thank each and every one of you for coming along and being a part of this beautiful journey. Our bad neighbors got evicted last month. This guy, he is okay, I won't go. This guy is something else. Every time he fires that truck up down, but the next farm down, you can hear him. He's burning tires but he won't do it while I'm outside because I know he knows I'm law enforcement. And when he sees this blue light on or he sees me sitting outside, he creeps by. But when he gets down the road, he cuts it loose. You too, baller. I'm so grateful that you stopped in, my friend. Thank you so much. You guys don't mind, hit that thumbs up for me. Happiness, positive attitude, and knowledge scares the negative beings. Put fear in their black hearts. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Come back. Don't be a stranger. Ballers from upstate New York, guys. In case you didn't see it. But, yeah. Something else I was going to tell you guys. I was, but we'll hang out and talk for a minute. I enjoy it. Didn't want to be rude. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, there you go. Mrs. Linda needs it. She needs some rain, too. I've been praying every day and night. I don't stop praying for them. For everyone. He better not. No, I'm not going anywhere. Actually, now we're getting a nice breeze. I tell you, Maryland can be a funky state. It can be 100 degrees one minute, and then you could be freezing your butt off the next. Wow. We had a really high tide this evening, I noticed. Higher than normal. Oh, wow. Lake Champlain. Funky Billy, yeah. I know somebody that's interested in that lake. Well, we'll be ready for some more hot. Yeah. Yeah, they said next week. That's for sure. Yeah, I heard that. Oh, wow. Lake Ontario here. Wow. Boy, the moment I ever get up that end of New York, when I get to New York to Brother Mike's, I had planned on coming and seeing Mr. Carson, Lake Ontario. Woo! That'd be a bike ride and a half. Wow. Yeah, have to see Champ. Uh-oh, I hope his chair don't finally break. The carpenter bees about drilled this thing right to nothing. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I put 300 miles on that bike today. Maybe a little more. I know the last time I looked, it was right. It was like 297, 298. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Haley was doing it earlier, and I said, don't do that. I'll flop out. Yeah, I did some riding today. Thank you, Mr. Carson. That's a trip I'd love to take. I went to Syracuse on a bike back in 07, 08, I believe. Left Syracuse and then went, where'd we go from there? Tennessee. Wonder how Scotty in Wisconsin came out of his spine. Oh, I didn't know he was having it today. I don't know. I'll have to ask Mike. Wow. I've had two of those. That's no fun. What was I saying? When I was younger, I saw some odd waves, like long, sometimes 20-footer long. Wow. I tell you what, stimulator. Oh, okay. I had that, and they took it out. It was driving me crazy. 45 minutes. Okay. I can handle that. I went up with I think it was exactly 20 bikes. But I came back with 2 bikes. Everybody else stayed up. We went to Lacuna Bike Week and left New Hampshire and went straight, just took off. I think I was gone like 2 weeks. All I did was state to state to state, but back south. And then went to Tennessee and then left Tennessee, went to Kentucky. And then I think we ended up in Alabama, and then we worked our way back around through Florida and back up to Maryland. And then I almost left and went to Texas. What a dinosaur. He must be champ. Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to remember where we were going in Texas, but we didn't go. Oh, I didn't go. 5 other bikes went. It was the following week I was supposed to go, but I didn't go. I can't remember. Corpus Christi. I almost left and went there. They had a big bike week down there, and I didn't end up going, which I'm thankful because they hit a lot of weather going out there. And I did a lot of riding in California. Big Bear Mountain, LA, Simona. I bet it is. That's what a friend of mine said. He loves going out there. They go out there a month at a time on bikes. Yeah, way down south. Yep. They had a bike show right on the water. Right, I guess the ocean. Been there once. Went to Maine and back 3 times. Wow. Yeah, I like Lacuna. Lacuna was fun. Um, Up until about the last 2 days, some Rough Riders came in and they started shutting things down, and we were packing to go anyway. We were actually camping off the bikes, and things started getting rowdy, so we packed up. Yeah, Big Bear is beautiful. I went snowboarding up there. I stayed in a cabin. I lived in L.A., Santa Monica for 11 and a half months, and I ended up getting my bike shipped out there because I missed it that much. I rented a bike for a while, and I didn't want to do that too much longer. I wanted my bike, so I had my bike sent out, and I went a lot of places. Uh, I can't even remember all the places. I did ride to Vegas on my bike from LA. Smoking meat for the next 2 days. Wow, that sounds so good. Wow, and that's something I'd like to do. Take a ferry. I've been on the Delaware ferry, but that's the only ferry I've ever been on. It said my message was too long. Huh. Wow, I've never had that before. Huh. I don't know why I did that, baller. I got a pretty brisket to do. Wow. You guys gonna have me up late eating. Yes, my apologies, baller. I don't know why I did that. YouTube's been a little funky. I don't know where I got that word from. Always, yes. uh, some phones only allow so many letters. Oh, okay. Me and three friends saw it in the middle of the lake. Wow. I'd love to see something like that from your parents and their disco date. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Mrs. Linda. Oh, you were on land. Wow. That's what I was getting ready to say. We went fishing one night. Well, we used to do a lot of night fishing on the Chesapeake Bay. And through old military binoculars. Wow. We were out. We went fishing for rockfish one night in the bay, and we got out in the ship channel and were drifting. And I ain't kidding you. I've never heard a splash this loud, or I don't know. You could feel it in the boat when it splashed. And we were on a 36-foot boat, and everybody got quiet when it splashed. And this was in the late 80s, mid 80s, 86, 87. Well, we didn't know that apparently, from what the news said, right after we heard that, a whale had been spotted in the bay. Apparently got off course during a storm. Night, Sharon. Thanks for dropping in. I'll continue praying for you. I hope you feel a lot better. Blessings. And sure enough, it was a day or so later, we saw on the news that there was a whale in the bay, and we heard it. We know 4:27 a.m. Oh, and we knew we heard that whale because that was a sound we never heard again, and that a sound we never heard before, and it was a not a killer whale, but the gray one. I can't remember the name of it. Sleep well, Sharon. Healing for white light, love to you. Yes. Oh, that's right. Yes, yes. I don't even know what time it is here. It's probably 9:30. I don't know. Is she in the? I think she's in the. Are you going to use night vision up at the property this weekend? I have it. I haven't used it yet. 9:28. Okay. Thank you, Janelle. I had I actually have a camcorder that has night vision. Um, I have nogs too, but I'm not going to talk too much on that. Um, I do have infrared and I do have night vision. I'd have to set the tripod up for the night vision, which I don't have a problem doing. One thing I have plenty of equipment, but I'm always on my phone because I don't know how to I don't know how to tie the equipment to YouTube to upload it. Amsterdam, I think. Okay, yeah, I was going to say UK, but I didn't know. But that's a good idea. Um, Someone else asked me that not too long ago. I can't remember. Belgium, okay. Um, I think I'll try that. My world. I think I'll take some of that equipment with me. I'll give it a shot. I'll set up tripods, and worst case scenario, I've done it before. I'll set it up. Yeah, see, I just bought this really nice camera, digital camera, and it's new. I got it like 6 months ago now. Well, it was so new that they didn't offer an app for it yet, believe it or not. Or they didn't offer the information how to tie it to the internet to upload it. So I've been sitting on this expensive camera with all kinds of footage on it and can't connect it, can't get it connected to upload it. And then I have a camcorder. Yes, that's it. I can't think. Thank you, Miss Linda. And I have a camcorder that has night vision that's 4K. And I got video footage on it, and I can't get it to connect with Wi-Fi. I'm just not, I'm not savvy with electronics. That's why I've been wanting to get with somebody here in Maryland that likes this subject, or that's into this subject, and is internet savvy, I guess, or electronic savvy. I've been saying I was going to go take a class to figure it out, but I haven't done it yet. But what I was going to say was, I know enough to be dangerous. Yeah, that's me. I know enough to accidentally race things, apparently, in some situations. But what I've done in the past was set up 2 tripods with both the other 2 cameras, and then put this phone right down in front of the screens, because they both have fold-out screens, touch screens, and I can watch the video footage from those 2 cameras from the phone. And as long as I got the phone on a tripod, third tripod, it comes out good. But if I try to hold it up to it, as you know, it's shaky. So I'll probably do that. That way, I can show you guys 3 different views. the big camera, it has everything. It has infrared, face recognition, and it works. It does a good job. But I know I've got I know I've got 60 videos on my big camera. If my wife and I were closer, she is a whiz on technical stuff, and I could clean your Harley. Oh, we'll pay somebody to clean it. You can ride it. Yeah, I would love to go for a ride beside you or with you. Wow, that would be amazing. I had to clean it when I got home. It was so many bugs. Whew. That black paint was pretty rough. I had to wash it and wax it and wipe it down, and I can't let it sit like that. It'll bother me all night if I was to put it away like that. And get it on film. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Mike, good to see you. MT Paranormal Life. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate that. Blessings to you. I'm looking for someone around me to help me also. I know little about computers. Yeah, that's the thing. And when they first come out, AOL and all that, I used to be really good with it because we had to be. I was trained on them. But as time went on, I got further away from it. And I wish I had stayed up with it because they were always on me about training and stuff, and I just never seen any need for it. But little did I know, I should have. I'm doing great, Mike. Same to you, brother. Doing great. Can't complain. Here, people go to university and have graduate students help them. Yeah, someone else told me that. I was told to go over to Delaware University. Of course, I live right next door to Washington College. I could go up there. Until you just mentioned that, I forgot about it. And I sell firewood to a professor in town. I guess I could ask him. And I'm really good friends with a judge, his secretary. She's helped me in the past. Our local tech school does that also. Oh, wow. See, I need to start thinking and remembering. College kids always need money. Yeah, that's right. I'd rather do that. Yeah, that's right. That is right. Now you got me thinking. I might have to shoot up there in the morning. I've got so much footage, guys, from back in the spring, fall, winter. I want to get it up. I really want you guys to see. There's a lot of good stuff on too that I've got on memory cards. Your videos are great. Anyways, keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm so grateful. So happy to have you over here with our loving family. It's wonderful. Now you're a part of it. Yep. I really appreciate that, Janelle. I try. I don't actually. I try my best, but at the same time, it's there. You know, it's everywhere you look. Don't make me cry. Your family are very welcome. Oh, that's awesome. You're in a good place here with us. speak your mind anytime you want. You want to share something. That's why I started this channel. To, to, to be comfortable and to say what's on your mind. Probably get all your vids up for a couple cases of beer. Yeah, yeah, baller. You ain't kidding there. There's kids up at Washington College. They know how to do that. I got a buddy that works up for the town police, and he said they party every night up there. I did, me too. That's why I stayed. One big family here. That's right. That's right, Mike. That is right, brother Mike. I feel good here, not scared to share. That's good. That's wonderful. That means we're doing something right. That is wonderful. Thank you, Janelle. Thanks for posting her page, her channel up for me. Greatly appreciate it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anything new to report, William? No, not really. Other than I tried to go live all day today and I kept getting kicked off. No, I spent all day out videoing. I was telling everybody I put like somewhere in, well, I might as well, I mean, 297, 298, 300 miles on my bike, just out and about, going to different places. Yes, that's right, Mr. Carson. Amen. Yep. No, not lately. Just, the normal, what I call the normal occurrences, the normal visits. I did catch something out in the field behind the house the other night that was really black, low to the ground, and then it had something behind it. I'm just getting back out, Mike. As you know, I haven't been posting much. I got hacked, channel got hacked, and we had to get that all straight, and now I'm back out full force. We haven't talked for a while. I have to call you soon. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Um, Anytime, tomorrow, the weekend, heck yeah. I really enjoy talking to you, man. It is. It is a crazy world. It's crazier than we all know. And that's what makes it interesting. We're only getting a smooth bit of it. And if that's not the case, then we only understand a smooth bit of it. That's the way I see it. Every day I go out, I learn something new. Man, every night there's a lot of traffic. Wow. Yep. Well, guys, I'm gonna bail off here. I'm gonna go in and get settled in and go hang out with Jen and Haley. Mainly high prices, yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much landed everywhere now. Everything costs so much anymore. It's really gotten crazy and out of hand. Hopefully something changes soon. I will, definitely. I'm glad you said something. All right, guys, I'm going to post part 2 up as soon as I get off here. Good seeing everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Much love to each and every one of you. Everyone sleep well. Blessing, prayers, those in need. Thank you, Mr. Carson. Thank you, sir. Blessings. Go to Country Boy on the 19. There you go. All right, Mike. Brother Mike, you take care. Blessings to you, sir. Thanks for dropping in. Blessings to each and every one of you. Much love. White light. Prayers. Love you guys. Take care. I'm posting up part 2 now. Take care, Scott. Good night. Blessings to you, sir. Thanks for dropping in. Used to be a big video golf player until my golf friend passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It was a good time. Good night, guys. Good night, my world. Take care. Thanks for dropping in. Blessings to you. Much love.